Good morning. See if we got any eggs this morning. Looks like she's out of that nest. Nope, no eggs yet. We have had chickens for about, let's say, 12 years because they're the easiest animal to start out homesteading, and we like our fresh eggs. For all those years, we have had our chickens just run around the yard eating and wherever they want to go, because I like the nostalgia of just my chickens roaming in the yard like in old TV shows. But last summer we lost 25 hens to coyotes and bobcats. So we're gonna have to change the way we do things. Right now, this is our coop that we built. It's an old western looking, I love it. We have these trash cans, we keep our feed and our grit and oyster shell in there and stuff. I'll even show you my, shh, you guys are loud. I'll show you my wagon wheel. It's a real Amish, it came off an Amish buggy. I got that in Jamesport, Missouri in the Amish community. And I picked that up. I love it. Anyway, too loud. Marissa had built this brooder box several years ago. It's not been used in a while. It's like storage right now, but it's a good size, and we used to use it. We had hatched out some chicks and they were in the house. We keep them in the house for at least a week. We had been. Now longer. But I brought them out after a week. Was it even a week? It might have just been a few days. And we'd hatched them out ourselves. We had like, I think 8 to 10 in there. And I came out and put them in the brooder, had it all set up for them. And when I came back, I don't know, a couple hours later to check on them, there was a snake in here. It had one in its mouth. It had already eaten like 3 or 4. And so I was so sad that the snake ate all my chickens. And if you watched our vlog for any amount of time, you know how often we have snakes in here. So that is another downfall of our, when we let our hens go broody and hatch out their own chicks. The snakes get in here and they eat them. So I was keeping them in the house until they're older, and then I would move them out in our rabbit. I'll show you. And our little rabbit hutches, we have 2 of these, so they're all enclosed, and that's what I would keep them in until they were fully feathered, and then I would just let them run out with the rest. So this is how we've built this. When we were here before and had chickens, as soon as you would walk in, I mean, we had trash cans in our other coop. The chickens would just fly all around you and jump up, and you could never get any food. The reason we built the fence so high up is because we had the guineas in here, but they don't come in here anymore. So we fenced this off, and I really love this coop. But as you can see, there's lots of dust webs, which usually indicates a lack of circulation. But we have this opening up here We have an opening up here, and we have 4 windows. So, I don't know. Anyway, so we had the roosting ladder, and we have our nest boxes, and we have this door that's attached to the string, so you can just open it from outside. It's a wood floor, but as you can see, this is just linoleum. It's all curled up because I just got it really cheap because it was just pieces. And so I put it down and then put the straw and hay on top. And this linoleum, I mean, has been in here for 8 years or so. So it's lasted a while. But what we're going to do is we are going to move the chickens into a chicken tractor, which is a portable coop that we can move around the yard because I would rather them be on grass. It's healthier, it's cleaner. The eggs taste better. If they've been on grass eating bugs and grass, they just taste better. I bought some Premier One electric netting, and we are going to use it. We can move it around the yard and move the chicken tractor around the yard and not worry about the chickens being eaten by coyotes and bobcats and stray dogs, because out here people drop their dogs off all the time. It is so annoying. So since we're moving our chickens out to the grass with electric netting, my plans for this coop are to convert it into the brooder. It's got to be snake tight. If you go back and watch all of our videos, it's like every single video we had a snake in here eating our eggs. But anyway, so I will probably just leave these in here, and we're just going to build them for the chicken tractor because this is too heavy to move around. So I'll probably just lift those up. These little bars here just go up. I'm going to take the ladder out. I am going to take all the flooring out. I'm going to put a new piece of linoleum down. And if you're to do a wood floor, I highly recommend painting it first. But then if you put the linoleum down, I mean, your floor is going to last for a long time. Because underneath all this, the floor looks great. So I'm just going to take all this out and put one big piece of linoleum that'll fit the whole floor so it doesn't curl up like this anymore. But I'm going to petition this off here and just cover it with pine shavings for their flooring. Because we've tried all kinds of things. The wood shavings work the best for chicks. I'm going to partition it so I could put meat birds on one side and laying hens on the other. This will be permanently shut while they're small. And as they get bigger, we'll just let them go out into the yard. There's a few little cracks. I don't think, I can see light coming in. I don't think snakes can fit through there, but I'm going to spray foam insulation or something in there because I don't want to risk it. But anyway, that's the plans for this coop. I'm going to turn it into a brooder for chickens so we can raise our own meat chickens and laying hens. Every couple of years, you're supposed to call out your hens so you can just use them as a roasting hen. Because their egg production just goes down. I'll also show you a reason why I want them on grass. Is their yard. They've totally tilled it up. It was really tall grass. It was like this over here. So that's another reason. They don't have as many bugs to eat. Obviously, they don't have as much grass to eat. So I picked some clover and tossed it over for them to eat. And I will just use this as the little chick run until they're big enough to go in where the older ones are. So I want them off of this and onto this. Some pretty green grass. They can get some more bugs and nutrients, and their eggs taste better. They really do. So that's our plans. Last night it got below freezing, so we came out and covered the tomatoes and the green beans and our tomato plants. So I'm going to uncover all those. Oh no, kind of sad looking. Hope it perks up. They're looking really wilted, but they may perk up. Well, those look okay. Those look good. Tomatoes look good. Green beans are okay. They might perk up with the sun. Well, all these little tomatoes look great. I mean, they look fine. Well, it looks like all the little tomatoes look fine. I think the green beans will perk up once the sun hits them. And our lettuce looks awesome. Look at that. Got it all growing all the way down here. We've got spinach that popped up. And the exciting news is our strawberries finally shipped. So I'm excited to have strawberries. I hope they grow good this year. So we haven't had them in years. I'm excited though. Thought I'd show you our chick setup real quick. Alright, I just have this big tote here, but I think I'm going to switch this feeder out. I still need to build something up to set these on because that will just fill up with wood shavings and soak up all the water. I think this will save room though, and I've got a light that I'm going to hang up somehow. Got duct tape on it from last time. I don't know where our clip light went. We have a few brooder lights. I don't know where they're at. I have to go look for them. And we have wood shavings here for the bedding. I'm thinking about making a hole here, and then I could take them outside and they could run around in the yard if I get another electrical netting for chicks. Might do that. The other bowls go, you guys. Great, sunbeam up here. Does this constitute as a crazy cat lady? We have one more inside. She was a rescue kitty. These three are her babies. And then we have another rescue kitty. See, we're all these strays. Today I've got to make a cover for where the chicks are going in that tub so the cat doesn't get them. I don't know if she will, but just to be sure. So I've got to find some extra hardware cloth somewhere in here. see if it fits. There we go. That'll work. Keep the cat out and keep the chicks in when they get bigger. And I think, after I cut the tape off, I can put the heat lamp there and it'll work. Awesome. Well, we are all ready for the baby chicks now. We've got there's honeybee right in my face. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, that caught me off guard. Alright. So we have 25 chicks and 1 gosling coming. I believe the 28th they're supposed to be here. So that's exciting. I don't know where that bee went. Okay, last video was the tiller, now it's the lawnmower. What's wrong with the lawnmower?
I don't know, we'll start.
So,
Hit a rock.
You hit a rock?
Yeah, it stopped.
Uh-oh. The quicker way to get leaves, apparently. Oh no, they didn't perk back up. That's sad.
Yeah.
Boys are collecting more leaves for the garden. Daddy says it's a lot quicker. You just need 2 to fill a row. 2 of those instead of all them wheelbarrows. Got lots of leaves brought in. I guess I should have been on the other side to see all this. I got leaves on all the rows. Keep the weeds down. Still need some down these rows, and when the onions pop up over there. Now we got it coming in. The entry here. More leaves. Hopefully this will work. Looks good.